What is up? Episode 32 of the Austin Stand-Up Comedy Podcast. We'll refer to this as the Shaquille O'Neal episode. Number 32. If you guys haven't heard this podcast before, what's the point of it? Why are you doing this, Ryan? Why are you doing this to us? The point of this podcast is to celebrate Austin stand-up comedians while we're in semi-lockdown. Lockdown's lifting a little bit. Talk about what I know about them, any jokes that I know, any first impressions, any kind of stories I have about them, in hopes to inject some positivity into these stand-up comedians in Austin, so that when we get back out there, we're good and ready to go, ready to make people laugh. Huh? So today I'm going to talk about three comedians, as usual. I'd like to talk about Arielle Isaac Norman. I'd like to talk about Taylor Dowdy. And I would like to talk about Sawyer Stull. Is this Stull? I gotta look it up, man. It's either Stull or Soul. Stull. God dang it. Let's get into it, guys. Arielle Isaac Norman. So, I don't know any specific jokes from Arielle, but for her, the first time I saw her on stage, she has a really great command, really great stage presence and a command of the audience. I know it's going to seem like I'm making this comparison for obvious reasons, but I really do see some parallels between Ellen DeGeneres' stand-up and hers. Like the delivery, even like the not the stage presence per se, but like even movements on stage. I don't know if that's like because of a influence, or if it's just because they just happen to be similar on stage. I don't know. But there's a couple comedians I've seen in Austin that have those kind of traits of other really famous comedians. But regardless, she's somebody who I saw early on and seemed to have a very professional vibe about her. We've never really talked. I know she did the thing with Colton, the Van Damme Jean-Claude thing. But that's the most I know about her. But she seems like she knows what she's doing. Stupid fucking thing to say. I hope you're doing well, Arielle. Let's talk about Taylor Dowdy. Taylor's a dude I've seen a bunch of times. If I were to vote for Taylor for anything, it would be most likely to be a late night talk show host. He's always wearing boots. He always has a flashy jacket. He actually hosted the night at Cap City that I did when I did the open mic, and I was the first one up. I don't know if the host organizes the list. I don't know who organized it, but somebody threw me a bone and put me up first. Maybe they were just expecting me to bomb. Rightfully so. But it actually went okay. But the crowd was really cool. But yeah, Taylor I've seen a bunch of times. He has the joke about the moped. That's one of my favorites of his. The moped joke is a solid one. So keep wheeling around that joke, Taylor. Hope you're doing well. And then Sawyer I've seen probably the most out of the three of them. His jokes match his appearance perfectly. Like a lot of times people go up and they have jokes that are kind of like they haven't quite found themselves. So when they go on stage, they have kind of an eclectic mix of jokes that doesn't necessarily mesh together. So it's kind of hard to follow. It's kind of hard to buy into the act. But for him, he's got a set. His set is very. All the jokes sound very authentic to him. He has a really good joke about suicide. He also has a really good joke about Pink Floyd. He's got a couple really good ones. I've seen his stuff a bunch of times, but I don't know him either. I think out of all three of them, I don't know any of these three comedians, but I've seen them a bunch, so I feel entitled to talking about them. I don't know. Hope all three of you are doing well. It's going to be a super short episode, but thank you guys for listening. If you're an Austin stand-up comedian, there's a good chance I'm going to talk about you at some point, if I haven't already. If I have, search the YouTube page for your name. It'll probably come up, and I'll probably be talking about you. Other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, everybody. Stand-up comedy is coming back. It's limping back into our lives. If you're listening to this and you're not a stand-up comedian, go catch a show. Go catch a show. It'll be good. It'll be worth it. Other than that, everybody have a great